Howdy folks, I hope you're well. Welcome to the show. Let me know if you can hear me, see me, what have you. Somebody say hello, just to make sure that we're broadcasting all right. I've had an issue with comments, not being able to see all the comments from all the different channels that we're going across. So I'm going to keep an eye on that and see if we can see. I'm just going to test it myself actually, because if not, I'm going, oh, I can. Okay. So, one second, I got some feedback going on our guests. 1 second. Let me just close that down a second. So, hope you're well. Like I said, it's good to be back. I was back last week, and we're slowly getting there with the office. The new office is coming along. It's better than it was last week. Still a few bits to do, but we're getting there. So, hopefully, you can all hear me, see me. I can see we've got about 50 odd people watching at the moment, which is great. So, a couple of things to talk about tonight. The results of the RPRA general meeting being one of them. We'll talk about that in a little while. And the other thing I want to talk about is Houghton Show, although I didn't actually go to the Houghton Show. But I'll explain that in a few minutes as to what happened. We've got Gary Tomlinson on. He's going to come on for about 15-20 minutes, give you an update. He was at Houghton, which is why I wanted Gary to come and kind of report on Houghton, because I couldn't get there. And also he'll give you an update on what's going on with his race and all of that good stuff as well. So yeah, that's what we're looking at doing tonight. And we've got 75 people watching now, so thanks very much. Thank you to everybody that said hello. Evening to Dean McKee, Andy Benny Butler, Thomas Harrington. I am going to check that I can see all of the feeds, because I think one of the feeds that people are watching on I don't get for some reason. It should all come into the same thing. We've got Eddie Grujon's watching. We've got Dave Bolton watching, Stuart Maloney, James Dunn, Clifford Schofield, and a bunch more other people as well. So thank you to everybody for watching. So let's bring Gary on first, and let me just turn his speakers up. Hopefully we don't get a feedback. One of the feeds that people are watching on I don't get for some reason. It should all Gary, I can hear you on a feedback. I don't know if you're watching it as well. But let me just bring Gary in now. Let's bring Gary in. Gary, can you hear me? Thank you to everybody for watching. So let's bring Gary on first. And let me just turn his. Gary, you listening to me on Facebook as well? No, we don't. Can you hear me, mate? Can you hear me, mate? Can you hear me?
No, Sam.
Not good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, mate? There we go.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I can hear you now then, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
I think...
No, Sam. It's got a delay then, because I said that ages ago.
Not good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I've got you through Facebook.
Can you hear me, mate? kill Facebook, mate, and just put it through Skype.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Because there'll be a delay through Facebook. I need it through the Skype connection.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I can hear you now then, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
I think...
No sound. It's got a delay then, because I said that ages ago.
Bear with me, guys.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I've got you through Facebook.
Can you hear me?
Kill Facebook, mate, and just put it through Skype.
Can you hear me?
We'll get there, folks. 1 second. Can you hear me, Gaz? Gaz? I'm going to call Gary back. Just 1 second. The beauties of technicals is why I need a producer, folks. Just 1 second. I'll call Gary back and I'll tell him to just be on Skype. I think he's forgot to be just on Skype.
Hello?
Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so you're just on Skype now?
That's right.
Yeah, all right, great. That'll work. That's better. Okay. There we go. Right, we can see you. Everybody can see you. Let's switch around so people can see you mostly. So, there we go. So, apologies for that, folks, but we'll get there in the end. So, you were at Houghton. I was due to be at Houghton. And I got so far as the departures lounge at Birmingham to fly to Houghton, and then I had to come back. And without too much info, I had a call. My Gabby had a scan at the hospital, and it was unclear what was wrong, and she was not in a good place. And I decided there's no way I could have flown to Holland and leave her like that after just having a scan that showed something. Or all being well, it's not anything too serious. It's something bladder related without going into too much info. And see, but at the time we didn't know what the problem was, so I just made the decision real quick that I couldn't fly, I couldn't leave her like that, and I was gutted, but at the same time, obviously Gabby comes first. And I'll tell you one thing: it's an absolute nightmare to get out of security when you've been through. It's a nightmare to get out of the departures lounge when it's a complete ball ache. It took me about 20 minutes to get out. But anyway, so that's why I didn't go to Houghton, folks. But Gary went there. So, how was the show?
The show's superb. Extremely busy. Friday, we didn't arrive there till late. Friday evening, got the stand set up for around about 7:30. The guy who you arranged with to bring me the memory stick to run the promo video, I have to say a big thank you to him because he was absolutely superb.
Did he get it going for you as well?
Yeah, you know a dinosaur I am, so yeah, he did really assist me in that department as well.
I was hoping he would, and I was hoping that it'd auto play and keep going round as well. That was my fear.
Yeah, absolutely at first class. There was no problem at all. There wasn't that many people there on the Friday night, you know, which they never usually is on a Friday night, but there wasn't that many people there. So, you know, we stayed till about 8 o'clock, and then we went to check in